Our next speaker is a young man by the name of Will Hopkins. He served in Iraq as an infantryman in 2004 and 2005, and during his 11-month deployment, he was decorated for valor. After completing his term of service, Hopkins went on to join Iraq Veterans Against the War and Veterans for Peace. He's now the Executive Director of New Hampshire Peace Action. Please welcome Will Hopkins.
That's a warm welcome, thank you. There were a few things that I'd hoped to talk about, including I wanted to make sure I mentioned IVAW's new campaign to make sure that victims of military sexual trauma, people suffering from PTSD, people who are have traumatic brain injuries are not getting redeployed, because certainly right now they are. So make sure you check out IVAW.org at some point to do that. And I'm not gonna talk about that the way that I'd wanted to, because I think it's important to address Chris Hedges' remarks last night. Chris is a war correspondent, and I feel for him, because I can tell that he's in a lot of pain, that he's seen so much suffering, and it's tough for any of us to really argue with his assessment of the present, to say that he's wrong. That no, we live in a democracy. I think that if you think we're living in a world where the people are really making the decision and no one's pulling the strings, you're probably not dead on. But I don't, on any level, give in to the thought, his assessment of our future. The idea that the social control that we're under is so complete that their greed is stronger than our love for the world is absurd. There is the love that I spend every day in the peace movement, so I guess I get to have a little bit of optimism, because I work with people like Code Pink and Raging Grannies. I work with Vets for Peace. I work with IVAW. I'm working with people who are out there making a difference, and to say that work is for nothing is you have no idea what's going on in the world if that's what you think, Chris. I respect you and the work you've done, but I have to disagree with your assessment of our future. I am running for the Vets for Peace board, while I'm extremely busy running Peace Action, I'm sure I can take on more stuff. I was in Iraq in 04 and 05, and during that time it was pretty clear to me that you can't beat anti-Westernism out of people. I think I'm actually pretty anti-Western myself, although I'd never turn to violence. But you can't beat this resistance. Not that we should be beating it, but the idea that in any way keeping people from driving on their own roads, killing members of people's families, is going to make them love us or in some way not want to hurt us is so backwards. We're scared, and that's why we think we can solve our problems through war. We can't. We think our economy depends on the military-industrial complex. We all know how inefficient that is. We need new jobs. We need new industries. We need to reform our trade policies. This is stuff we all know, and you've all seen more, and you all know why it doesn't work. Thank you very much for your warm reception. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being a movement, because